Everybody loves to go to a clam bake, but I bet you there's not a lot of people that would like to actually go through the process of putting one on. We've come up with a great technique to help you get clams and actually oysters as well. Out on the table in a pretty easy way. Summertime, you've got the grill on, and we're going to use that to actually cook both these clams and oysters. What I've done here is I've just taken these clams and oysters and I've just given them a good scrub. I run them under cold water and just brush the outsides. Sometimes in travel, you get a little bit of shell, and oysters are actually raised in the mud in the bottom of the water. So you just want to just give them a little scrub on the outside before you go, and that's what we've done here. And I've got my grill preheated. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take these, pop open my grill. And again, a lot of time in the summer, what we like to try to do is let people know that they can use their grill as they would an oven. As soon as you close it, you're really trapping that heat, and it gives you a little bit of freedom to maybe take care of some other parts of the meal because things aren't cooking as quickly as they are with the top open. Okay? So I'm just going to set these down. And what's going to happen during this process for both the clams and oysters alike is whatever juice is in them is going to start to actually bubble inside the shell, and that's going to cause them to pop open naturally. I think that if most people were just given a plate of raw oysters and we tell them good luck, I think everybody would be a little bit bamboozled. So this is a great way to get them open without having to worry about using an oyster knife. And these are going to take about 5 or 6 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and close the grill, and I'll come back and check them in a couple. As soon as they open, they're done. All right, so it's been about 4 or 5 minutes. I just want to give a peek here. So I'll just pop the grill, and look at that. It's exactly what I'm looking for. I'll just take my tongs. These are absolutely going to be hot, but these clams are perfectly open. What I would suggest is you always be a little bit careful taking them off because you want to save that juice that the shell has kept for you. So you're just going to set these clams right on here. If your clams do not open after a certain number of time, feel free to go ahead and just discard them. That means that they're probably not going to be the best tasting. So if they don't open, just let them go. But you can see this one's starting to open. I'm just going to go ahead and put that on the plate too, right? And that's pretty much all you have to do. What I've got here is I've just got some melted garlic and cheese butter, but I would set that right along. Some lemon, some Tabasco, however you want to eat your steamed clams, but that's easy. They go right in there. You're not messing around with water. These clams are ready to go. And now we'll take a look and see if our oysters are ready. And that looks great too. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and get these off. And what you can see, the oysters are not going to pop open quite as much as the clams do, but they're certainly going to get open enough so that you can go ahead and pop that top shelf off. Same idea here. Careful getting them off because what you want to do is reserve all that nice juice that's inside the oyster. It's sitting right in the bottom of that shell, right? Set those right on a plate again. Okay, now with the oyster, it is open, but you're still going to have to get in there a little bit, and you can just use a spoon at this point. You just want to pry that top shelf off just like that. Then you could set them out on the plate, and this would be great with just a squeeze of lemon or your traditional cocktail sauce. But I'm going to take a play on a classic sauce for oysters, which is called mignonette, which is simply minced shallot, cracked pepper, and some sort of vinegar. So I have some minced shallot that I'm just going to put a little bit on. You don't want to overdo it because every oyster is designed. It's perfect, right? Nature's so great. Perfect. One bite. So I'm going to put the shallot on there, and we've got these beautiful spray vinegars, which is perfect for portion control. I've got apple cider vinegar here. I'm just going to give it one quick shot of vinegar, okay? I'm going to crack a little pepper, and then I'm going to take just a little bit of basting oil. It's got a little fat in it. We know it's got herbs. We know it's got garlic, so I'm just going to take just the smallest amount of basting oil and just give that a little bit of a drizzle right there over that warm oyster. It's really going to absorb all those flavors you pop in your mouth. It's going to be great. You're going to love it, all right? So we've got steamed clams done on the grill. We've got roasted oysters done on the grill. You got to try it at home this summer. I guarantee you're going to love it.